Cliff, your thoughts on that one this evening?
Yeah, lots of positive thoughts really. The outcome of the game, first and foremost, we wanted to make sure we were into the next round, and we managed to share the minutes around tonight as well, and 3 goals, clean sheet. You know, young Will Flynn coming in. I believe that's his home debut starting, so excellent for him and the work the academy are doing, and equally for the rest of the group and the team. It's been a really positive night.
How big was that, being able to share minutes around?
Yeah, listen, I know I spoke before the game about being able to share the minutes around, but it's important you keep the players hungry. The players are training intensely hard on a day-to-day basis, and the competition's been strong, so you know, the manager felt the timing was right to give certain players more minutes on the pitch, and we're really pleased to get that under the belt.
You also spoke before the game about knowing how committed the opposition would be, and I think we saw that in the first half, the tremendous work off the ball from Forest.
Yeah, absolutely, and you know, although it's 3-0, they weren't without their opportunities in the first half. Did a couple of strong opportunities from their point of view, I would imagine, on the transition and the movement of the front players, and which, you know, the manager drilled home to their players. You know, they're quite capable technically, and obviously with the manager in charge that they have, Warren, they're very physical, very demanding of them, and they showed that tonight in the physicality and the willingness to compete.
Much more controlled in the second half. What was said at half time?
I think there was just 1 or 2 things that the manager changed tactically with a couple of individuals on the pitch. You know, there was times in the first half where we maybe gave the ball away unnecessarily as well. I also think, you know, I'm sure Warren won't like me saying this, but the element of fitness comes in, the intensity that the game gets played at on a weekly basis, maybe compared to the group that's playing 21s football. It's difficult to replicate that intensity, and you know, I felt we showed strength and depth in that as the half went on, especially second half.
Is that a big thing in games like this, showing that patience and knowing that you will likely get more control as the game goes on? Yeah,
listen, it's not knowingly. It's showing the patience at the right time and knowing when to drive the game on and drive the game forward. So I felt, you know, or we felt in the first half that maybe we were transitioning the ball far too easily and giving away unnecessarily the possession that we had, and we're a little bit more calmer towards the first half, last 10, maybe 12 minutes of the first half, and then leading into the second half. So, but when you're playing against good opposition and good individual quality like you are, you can never really rest on your laurels and expect anything to come your way. You have to work for it, and we did tonight.
You had the lead at the break, fantastic strike from Luke Molyneux.
Yeah, we know Luke's capable of that. He knows he's capable of that, and we keep encouraging him to get as many goals as he can. And he had a couple of little forays down the line that came to nothing, but you know, when you give him the opening, he makes it count, and that was really pleasing for him.
No one puts more pressure on him than himself in terms of adding more goals to his game.
No, there isn't, and it's not so much a pressure. It's just a want and a hunger and an enjoyment that he has to do it. Listen, you speak to any of the wide forwards or attacking-minded players, they'd all love more goals. But you know, when you're a threatening player like we have in the wide areas, not Luke, Horsty on the other side as well, the opposition are aware of them as well, so they try and combat that and try and stop it. But you know, there was no stopping his goal.
And Carl getting on the score sheet as well.
Yeah, we've been drumming home. He's had to be patient. He's got, you know, 96, probably nearly 100 minutes now when you include all the injury time. And we keep speaking with the forward players, the wide forwards, get in between the posts, and he's willing to make that run, selfish run off the ball and slots it home.
Joe Ironside, 12th goal of the season. Not sure how much you knew about it, but adding to his tally tonight.
Yeah, I haven't watched it back, but it certainly looks like Joe's going to command it with the celebration that he ran off in. Great quality from Closey putting the ball in, and the commitment from the boys to be, again, the width of the goal causes problems, and I'll trust Joe that he's got the final touch on it.
How big was it to get Jamie Sterry out there for a few minutes this evening?
Yeah, excellent. Jamie's been working really, really hard. He's had to be patient, the injury that he's come back from, because there was no quick fix for it. You just had to be patient with the healing process, and the physios have been brilliant with him, and equally him. So it's been a tough road. It's been long sessions in the gym, individual work with the physios, and then working with Sam on the pitch. So really pleased to get Jamie out on the grass tonight, and hopefully it's the first appearance of many to come.
How big a player could he be?
Oh no, we know how big a player Jamie is. That's why he was one of the targets for us in the summer. What he can bring to us on the pitch, his experience off it, his calmness in and around the place is really, really positive. So we're fully aware of what he can bring. It was just very, very unfortunate, the injury that he suffered, and like I say, it was more a time scale injury that he just had to be patient with, let the healing process happen. But we'd be looking to push him on now.
And more competition for places, which is exactly what you want.
Definitely. We spoke about it afterwards in the dressing room. Good important minutes in the players. Competition is pushing, and that really lays back into your training week. Monday to Friday, the competition. When you come out to train, you look around, and there shouldn't really be anybody within the group thinking, well, no matter what happens Monday to Friday, I'm going to play Saturday. You know what I mean? We're at a stage now where the players will look over their shoulders, and in a positive way. You know what I mean? To drive each other on. And what's good about this group, the substitutions and the impact that's being made in recent games has been excellent. And that comes down to the togetherness and the attitude of the boys within the group.
You mentioned him right at the start. Will Flint, 90 plus minutes tonight. How impressed were you with his performance? Yeah,
really impressed. Flint has been training with the first team on a regular basis. He's had a short loan spell out with Gainsborough then at the start of the season, which I think helped him on again. And in terms of that hunger to be in a first team environment, and he was excellent tonight. He was excellent. One of their players, Kanate, that was playing on his side is. I know they rate very highly, and Will kept him quiet, I'd say, for 98% of the time, and it's a terrific concentration level from somebody that's so young. But we feel there's more to come. So as we're pleased with Will, we certainly are, but we won't be resting back. We'll be driving him. Will's next challenge for him is to go and get a regular place in the first team, and we're confident that we can keep pushing him to do that. When that will come, it'll probably be down to him.
We talked about it yesterday in terms of the excitement building with each step in this competition into the last 16 now.
It is. Yeah, no, we did speculate when you said it was just the next game. It's a competition we want to do well in, and we'll see who we get in the next draw, in the draw of the next round, whenever that will take place, and then we'll address that game when it comes. But make no mistake about it, we've got a group of players that want to do well.